All right, my people, I'm back again for video number 2 of the day. Video number 2 for the day. I'm right here for the video number 2 for the day. If you have not yet watched the video number 1, please go back and like the video number 1. Comment on the video number 1. Send us your comments. Subscribe if this is your first time. We are still new. Like I always say, we are still new, still growing, and we need your support. Comment on our videos, like the videos, share the video, subscribe, and please on that notification button. It's very, very important for us. Second video of the day. Let's go. Harry Kane. Yes, Harry Kane has been in the news for some time now. The issue of Harry Kane, it's something which we've been discussing almost every day. Almost every day. Bayern officials submitted their bid, the third bid to Tottenham. Daniel Levy received the bid, and Bayern made it very clear, categorically clear, that they can only wait until Sunday. Sunday. They gave the deadline of Sunday to hear from Daniel Levy, whether he's selling the player or not, whether he's accepting their bid or not. I think they made that bid on Friday. Until now, the latest news on Harry Kane is that the bid was rejected. The bid for Harry Kane was rejected. Bayern officials, they made a bid of 100 million euros. That is around 86 million pounds. But that bid was once more rejected by Daniel Levy. And that brings up a question. What was the meeting that they had? What was the discussion in the first place? The meeting that they had before with Daniel Levy, when Bayern officials flew to London to have that meeting with Daniel Levy, what was the meeting about? What was the agreement they had? What was the proposals? Why would Bayern now go and prepare the bid, submit a new bid, and for Daniel Levy to still reject it? It's unclear what is actually happening. Actually, right now, the player wants his future to be sorted out before the start of the season. Before Tottenham's first game with Brentford on Sunday, the player really wants his future to be sorted out before that date. As it stands now, Bayern Munich offer of more than 86 million pounds or 100 million pounds that has been rejected by Tottenham. It's not very clear the way forward for the player. Neither is it clear to Bayern themselves what next to do. Negotiations are still ongoing anyway. The officials are still, in negotiation with Tottenham. Bayern officials are still in touch with Tottenham. But they are not sure on the way forward. As at yesterday, there was a meeting of the Bayern Munich hierarchy executives. And it is believed that Harry Kane issue was paramount, was one of the most important agenda that was discussed in that meeting. We are yet to hear or to know exactly what next, their next line of action might be. Whether they are going to increase the bid again, maybe to the 100 million pounds instead of euro, we wait to see. We wait to see. But the player wants his future to be sorted out as soon as possible, before the start of the season, before their first game with Brentford. And remember, he is in his last year of contract with Tottenham. If he's not sold now, next year he might go for free. Is Daniel Levy and Tottenham ready to let their prize assets go for free? We wait to see. Is Bayern also prepared to wait for Harry Kane to finish his contract and for them to get him for free? They can actually do that, They can actually do that. But they need him this season. They need his services in this season. The last game he scored 4 goals. He's still fit. The 30-year-old. He's still fit. And it's one of the reasons why Bayern wants him this season. They don't want to wait to get him next year for free. But if West come to West, they have no option. They will just have to wait. And Harry Kane, as it is right now, he will just stay put. Next year, he will go for free. Tottenham have more to lose than to gain. Daniel Levy has more to lose than to gain if the situation should stand still. But thank God, both sides have not yet closed or shut the door on each other. There's still an opportunity for both sides to resolve the issue. I just hope that the coming days and the coming weeks, in fact, not weeks, the coming days, I just hope that the coming days, there will be a great news regarding Harry Kane, with his future being sorted out. Yes. Because Bayern executives, last night or yesterday's meeting that they had, we believe that by the time they break today, they should be coming up with something different. Now, I really don't want to talk about this issue also, but let me just go back to it briefly about Lukaku and Vlahovic. As it stands right now, negotiations are still ongoing for Lukaku to move to Juventus, Vlahovic to come to Chelsea. That discussion is still ongoing. There were news earlier in the week or late over the weekend that Vlahovic is not willing to come to Chelsea, or that our coach Pochettino doesn't really admire the player Vlahovic, and that is what is bringing the delay. But currently, as we speak, from our sources, that discussion is still ongoing, with Vlahovic coming to Chelsea, Lukaku going the other way around. It is the amount that is involved. Juve are still looking at a loan deal with option to buy, and Chelsea want an outright sale. This is just the issue. Chelsea want an outright sale. Juve are looking at a loan with an option to buy, which Chelsea thinks that might not favor us at the end of the day. In case Juve did not make it to the Champions League next season, it might not help Chelsea's cause. That means that the player will be coming back to us again. And so Chelsea want an outright sale. Or swap with Vlahovic, we pay the difference. If Vlahovic is 70 million, 80 million, you are taking Lukaku for 40, we pay you the balance. That is what Chelsea wants. So that is the latest on that. That is the latest on that. That is the latest on that. Vlahovic to Chelsea, swap deal with Lukaku. Liverpool blow. Yes, Liverpool blow. And I'm happy. I'm happy because I'm a Chelsea fan. Anything that will weaken my opponent, I'm in for it. This is about a game. This is about winning. So anything, Liverpool fans, please forgive me. But anything that will weaken you, your squad, against Chelsea, especially this coming Sunday, being the first game of the season, this weekend, I think Saturday, being the first game of the season. Look, anything that will weaken you, whether your player is injured or not, I'll be so happy. Yes, I'll be so happy. So the blow, Liverpool blow this, as at yesterday, was the bid for Lavia has been rejected. The bid for Lavia from Southampton has been rejected. Southampton had rejected Liverpool's third bid for midfielder Romeo Lavia. Sorry. The third bid that Liverpool made has been rejected by Southampton. The offer is believed to be around £45 million. But Southampton are still holding on to their valuation of 50 million. 50 million, 45 million, difference of 5 million. They still rejected it. Just add it on if you really want a player. Just add it on. According to Sky Sports, the bid was rejected for the 45 million. The valuation is 50 million. And so according to Sky Sports, Chelsea are also keenly watching the situation. Yes. Since our issue with Casado is still delaying, from the very beginning, it is known that Casado or Lavia, the same position. We are looking at Casado for a very long time. So if it's 50 million and Liverpool is delaying, don't be surprised if Chelsea should just move in straight away and pay the 50 million. After all, that is half of the amount that they are demanding, half of the amount that they are demanding for Casado. That is just half of the amount that we are to offer or buy Casado. So if Lavia is 50 million and Liverpool is dragging their feet, don't be surprised if Chelsea should move in straight away and grab that from the nose, on top of the nose of Liverpool. I'll be glad if we can get him. Chelsea, we are watching keenly. We are observing the situation. We might come in for you, Lavia. Now let's go to Newcastle. Have held talks with the agent of Galatasaray forward Nicolo Zaniolo, according to reports in Turkey. Yes, Newcastle have held talks with the agent of Galatasaray forward, Nicolo Zaniola, according to reports in Turkey. You know, this was a Roman player last season. He was a Roman player last season, but he fell out of favor with the fans in Rome last year and swiftly moved to Turkey. He swiftly moved to Turkey. The 24-year-old could be moving to England if his release clause of £30 million is activated by Newcastle. Newcastle, they are valuing him around 26 million, but the release clause on the player's contract is 30 million. So if they can activate the release clause for the chap, they might have him in England. That is our latest for you. Every Newcastle last season they did well, and they want to maintain the top 4 that they were able to secure last season. They want to maintain it. They have a target very soon. Don't be surprised if they go in for the title, but don't worry, Chelsea is there. Chelsea is there to have the title this season, so there's no need how Newcastle can take it away from us. This season, watch out for us. Nkuku will be back, no matter what. I have no idea. We are still waiting for the actual news or the actual updates on Nkuku. But I believe that we are strong enough and we are still going to sign more new players. Casado, Ugdan, I'm sure on that. Let's keep our fingers crossed. I'll come your way again for the 3rd video pretty soon. Shalom, peace.